Hey, that's
Cool.
great.
I don't know how you did it, you'll have to teach me.
I
Very good,
wish it
thank
had
you.
the time on it though.
All right, the time was on the screen behind you. Up next, I don't know what's about to happen. My expectations are now higher than they probably should be. But we have Jessica, and I have your intro here. Jessica with Graham Electric is proud to be part of a family-owned business where honesty, quality, and customer service come first. Before joining Graham Electric, she spent her career in country club management, where she developed a passion for building relationships, solving problems, and making sure every customer had an exceptional experience. Those skills have carried over into her ownership role at Graham Electric, where she enjoys helping customers every day. She is a proud mom to two amazing sons and the wife of her hardworking husband, Jason. Family is at the heart of everything she does, and it's the one of the reasons that Graham Electric treats every customer like they're part of their own family. With that, I give you the awards. And your time is going to start.
Go ahead. My name is Clark, and my mom and dad own Graham Electric. My dad says he's the boss, but when I visit the shop, I hear my mom always telling my dad what
Thank you, Clark. So my name is Jessica, and I'm with Graham Electric. I wanted to bring my husband today because, yes, while he does all the heavy lifting for the business, I do what actually matters. I schedule everything and do everything behind closed doors. So we're going to talk a little bit about how everything got started with the business. First slide. The history of Graham Electric started in 1986 with a gentleman named Richard Graham. He founded Graham Electric in a small local area of Nokomis, which is now super grown, as we all know. He took great pride in delivering quality workmanship and building long-lasting relationships within the community. Integrity and commitment was one of the very biggest things that he took pride in. So I'm also going to have Jason chime in on that because he worked with Richard for a very, very long time before we took over.
I originally moved down from Michigan and bounced around from a few companies around down in the Florida area. They all treat you like a number at the really big places. When I got with Graham Electric, he treated us like family. So now as we're the new owners, we try to do the same with our employees. And just his workmanship and the quality of his work, it was always quality over quantity. He wants it done right. He expects a certain thing out of his employees, and I do the same thing with ours now that we're the new owners.
Next slide. Unfortunately, with tragedy during the COVID period, Richard Graham, during COVID, he did pass away. So at the young age of 59. So fortunately, Jason had been there for quite a long time, and that's when he took over in 2022 and brought me onto the crew then, so we could continue his legacy while also building long-standing relationships within the community.
Yeah, after Richard passed away, I brought a lot of the crew to that company because I did bounce around. I knew which electricians actually knew what they're doing and the ones that just claim they know what they're doing. So I got to handpick the crew that we had. Then after he passed away, I didn't want to see the crew break up. So I went and finished my UL license, which is now the EC. And then we talked with the family and we bought it from them because they tried to run it for a short window and just realized it's too much on their plate. They don't know what they're doing. So that's when we took it over and I brought in the new boss to take over the office.
Next slide.
That's where I'm crying.
So with rebranding Graham Electric as of July 1st of 2022, it took a lot of hard work. Well, Graham Electric was Graham Electric, it was Graham Electrical Contractors. So we now had to form it to a new state name, which is Graham Electrical Florida, Inc. And with doing that, it's not an easy transition. So it actually took quite a long time for us to move everything over. All the vehicles, payroll, the software, the guys, everything. It was really challenging, and me not owning a business before, it took a lot of hard work and learning on my end to figure out how to get the ball rolling while keep the guys going and keep our business moving forward. Next slide. So starting from scratch, it meant a lot of different things. It was a lot of hard work to expand. The new chapter represents a fresh start, but also the continuation of the same value of integrity that Richard had. Next slide. So just a couple things that Jason really wanted to take pride in. We love to give back to the community. Our older son, who just joined the Marines 2 days ago, he's off of boot camp as of yesterday. So hoorah! 4 o'clock in the morning, yeah. We're super proud of him. But Jason started coaching Little League very long time ago, and Graham Electric has also supported the Minnesota League as long as other businesses in the community. We're now coaching this one all the way up. So it's something we take a lot of pride in. When the hurricanes came, it took out a lot of the lights within the field. We went in there, hired all of our guys, we replaced panels, we replaced lights at no charge to the Minnesota League. We did that all ourselves for them because it was during baseball season, so we wanted to make sure our kids could keep playing. And that's something that we take a lot of pride in, is making sure that we can be there when our community needs us to. Next slide.
She's also the team mom, by the way.
Yeah. So a lot of fun things that we like to do. We're very family oriented. We like to do everything together, whether that's going hunting up north, going to hockey games. We're huge sports people. We belong to a country club. We love to golf. Love to travel with our kids. Theme parks is like our go-to. You know, we just spent 4th of July in the theme park, so we love spending time together with our family and friends. Next slide. There's another photo of us. Jason coaching Cody, our youngest one. And that's him all the way up there. That's the older boy. Jason also rides motorcycles, so that's something we like to do together also. But yeah, coaching the teams is something it's a full-time job, because we do it all season long. So, but we enjoy it. Next slide. So now we're going to talk about a little bit what Graham Electric services. Again, this is more his forte. I just schedule all the work, whereas he has the background of what's actually being done in the field. Because while he is actually the owner, he does estimating half the time, as he went and met with Bruno last week, but he also works in the field as well. He's not afraid to show these guys that I can still work with you, not just work above you. Next slide. So a little bit about what we do is the service changes.
Yeah, you know, multiple service changes, that's just one small aspect of it. We also do, you know, EV chargers, just home repair, replacement, new construction, remodels, you name it. If it has wires, we do it. We also work with an IT company. We don't do the hookups for the cameras and the specialty stuff that he has. We run all his wires and figure out, we've done monster, like, apartment buildings and figured out ways to get it, all the special ports and all that. So I mean, if it has wires, we do it. Our new specialty is dock work. We have a separate insurance to work past the seawall. Nobody else around here has that. Are they working past the seawall?
Yes.
Probably. If they get hurt, they're gonna sue the homeowner. We won't. We have our insurance to do that. So it's kind of one of our niches.
Another thing that we like to do, that Jason loves to do, along with the docks, is landscape lighting. It's something that, it's a real big niche. We didn't really do a lot of it before, but we do a ton of it now. Cage lighting's a big thing. People like that nice ambiance out on the lanais. So what he does is he comes in, he meets with the homeowners, he sets out a nice layout for them, what they really want to light up. Do they want it dramatic like that? Want to be colorful? Do they want a more softer, inviting ambiance as well? So that's something that we take a lot of pride in as well. They love it around the holidays, and we love it as well. Next slide. Here's our bread and butter that he just mentioned, our dock work. We're super proud. We recently went out, I don't know if anybody saw the video, but we did a huge 200-foot long dock. Took over 40 lights to do. It took about a week to do this entire project from start to finish. As you can see, Jason, in the water, you literally have to get in the water to run these pipes and wires. And that is what he's saying, you know, you're dealing with electric beyond the seawall, it is a huge liability. So that is why we make sure we carry that special insurance. Plus, the company that we do a lot of this work for, they require that of us. And
Well,
that's a good
with the
contract.
insurance and stuff too, when you're working over water like that, safety and code is super important. You get a lot of these guys that can slap pipe together and slap wire together, but they're making joints under their dock and they're doing things that are not right. You know, we expect that if your nephew's gonna jump off your dock one day, he's not gonna get hurt, and that's our first concern.
Yeah. Next slide. So again, just to reiterate, we love giving back to our community. Integrity is a huge thing with us. We want to be there for you guys. We take a lot of pride in what we do. We're not afraid to get up high or get below into the water. So please feel free to reach out to us for any of your electrical needs.